Our big story tonight is about a secret alliance in the Ukraine war. Let's begin with the question. Which country is supplying Ukraine with critical battlefield weapons at a time when Ukraine is desperate for them? For crucial rockets and main battle tanks? Is it Poland, the United States, Britain, France, Italy? You're not even close. The answer is Pakistan. Islamabad is providing not only arms but also facilitating the supply of terrorists to Ukraine, engaged in a war with Russia that has resulted in massive casualties and destruction of military hardware. Pakistan sent the weapons secretly through the ports of Germany and Poland and to the air bases of Romania. And over the next few minutes, we blow the lid off this alliance, its secret operations, its third-party routes, also its hidden network of mercenaries. I'll start with this report. It came out on Tuesday. It says the Ukrainian army has just received consignments of military equipment from Pakistan. And what was in these consignments, you ask? Pakistani rockets, the most lethal ones. I am talking about the Yarmouk HE frag rockets. These are unguided surface-to-surface rockets developed by the Pakistan Ordnance Factories. You see, they can go to a maximum distance of 20 kilometers with a maximum flight time of 78 seconds and a muzzle velocity of 400 meters per second. And these rockets are now in Ukraine's arsenal. In fact, they have already been sent to the battlefield. Have a look at these images on your screen. These are Ukrainian soldiers unloading the Yarmouks. They are using them in the rocket launchers. And the question is, how did these weapons even reach Ukraine? Because officially, Pakistan has not acknowledged any military assistance to Kyiv. Well, they were sent via third parties like Romania, Poland, Germany. And if I speak of Romania specifically, it has reportedly built an air bridge with Pakistan, a secret aerial route meant for weapons supply. Britain apparently played a big role in establishing this. If I speak of Poland and Germany, for months now, their ports have been buzzing with consignments from Karachi. In fact, in late February, Pakistan reportedly sent 10,000 rockets to these countries. 10,000. The rockets were then secretly routed to Kyiv. And it's not just rockets, by the way. Pakistan is also giving Ukraine mercenaries who can wield these rockets, muscle men, or guns for hire straight from battle-hardened Afghanistan. In fact, reports say it is doing so at the behest of its American overlords. And no, these are not alternative pro-Russia media houses reporting this. These are mainstream American news outlets and networks, like the New York Times. On the 25th of March, it carried this report. It talked about groups of volunteers that are currently fighting in Ukraine. It said these groups are illegally exporting mercenaries, smuggling them with fake passports from countries like Pakistan and Afghanistan. And who exactly are these mercenaries? Well, most of them are former Afghan soldiers who once fought the Taliban, and today they have fled their homeland and are fighting the Russians in Donbass. In fact, the Ukrainian president has created an international legion, a separate division of foreign fighters that are fighting on behalf of Ukraine. There are at least 20,000 of them. They come from 52 countries. Pakistan and Afghanistan happen to be the biggest contributors to this legion. And what do they get in return? Well, the Afghan fighters get a new lease of life and lucrative loads of cash. And as for Pakistan, in return for giving mercenaries and weapons, it gets what it needs the most right now, and that's money. I don't need to tell you why. The country is cash-strapped, to say the least. The economy is in the doldrums, the rupee at the bottom of the barrel. So, by secretly arming Ukraine, Pakistan is raising its forex reserves, reserves which it needs to survive. And there is suspicion that such assistance to American strategic interests also helps in getting American assistance in the negotiations with the IMF for loans that Pakistan is unlikely to repay because the default on the loans is its standard operating practice. The question is Moscow aware of this? It certainly is. But it is yet to directly call out Islamabad. The two are in the middle of negotiating a crude oil deal. But reports say the delay in finalizing this deal has started to irk the Russians. The headline on your screen proving this. It says Moscow has expressed serious concerns over Pakistan's failure in setting up a company responsible for importing crude to Pakistani refineries. And this failure has apparently highly disappointed Moscow. Is that the real reason, or is Moscow angry about the Pakistan-Ukraine defense axis? And here's why I ask this. Earlier today, a security conference was held in New Delhi, a conference of national security advisors from the SCO countries, chaired by Ajit Doval. In attendance was Nikolai Patrushev. He is the secretary to Russia's Security Council and one of the few people extremely close to Vladimir Putin. A report by the Economic Times says Patrushev may have discussed Pakistan's actions with Doval, the secret military alliance which it has established with Kyiv. So the question is Moscow about to retaliate for Islamabad's double dealing? We will find out soon enough. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.